And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively, but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Banchero. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, they've got Jalen Duren. Miller is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. And it's going to be Washington off the tip. And midway through the season, is this the point in the schedule where players start to feel some fatigue set in?
Oh, yeah. The adrenaline of the beginning of the year has worn off at this point. Everybody is feeling it. This is when you're counting on that preseason conditioning to get you through the rigors of a very long season.
Well, rest and recovery, most important thing this time of year.
No substitutes for those.
Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Outside Eason. Back to Black. Pass to Miller. The shot. Drained it for 2 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Nembhard. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Denver. Banchero surveys. From outside the arc, hits a three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Miller against Nembhard. From the left block, and that one's long. Miller's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Miller against Nembhard to the left wing. The open shot, Siakam. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Eason, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Banchero.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Eason hits them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nembhard outside. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
Here's Eason. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Siakam. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Puts up a 3. Washington again can't hit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Now here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. DiVincenzo with a screen on Miller. Here's Smart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Smart is a very physical player. He doesn't fear getting hit while trying to score.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Smart. So Smart nails them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Miller outside. Back to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Eason for 3. Drops in the 3. Eason's got 5.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Out to the wing. Here's Siakam. And that one's on target from the wing.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Eason. Pass to Miller. Duren with a screen on Nembhard. And here's Duren. Stolen by Siakam. Nembhard, right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. So it's Washington now. They trail by 1. Banchero against Duren. Shot clock at 6. Banchero no good.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Here's Eason. That 3's off the mark. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Siakam looking it over. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. And he recovers it. Eason a screen on Smart. Here's Miller. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Siakam outside. Fires in the triple. Siakam's got 7 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Back to Black. Pass to Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Washington. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
I just think you have to place more value on your possessions. We see in this league quite a bit. The more wide open style can also lead to careless play.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Wizards making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Jalen Duren, number 1.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
The Wizards trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. Still no points. Out to DiVincenzo. Washington again can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Miller, the pass to Duren. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Pass to Nembhard. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
One way we've seen Pascal Siakam grow, getting to the line. It's a big part of his game now.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
The first one falls.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
It's both from the stripe. The Hornets with a lead. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Washington's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And it's blocked.
Yeah, aggressive defense from Ivy. Goes right at the shot and manages to block it. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Black. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
So for the Wizards, Naz Reid's checked in for Paolo Banchero. Wells comes in for DiVincenzo. Washington leading by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Nembhard against Miller. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul of the game. Miller outside. Duren with a screen on Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Black.
And he's one of the best overall defenders in his class. Ivey with the physical tools and intensity to lock people down.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Ivey. The 3-ball. Easton pulls it in. Here's Black. Throws it up high. Stolen by Reed. Outside Wells. Pass to Ivey. Now Reed. Jacks up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Can they get it? The shot, no good. Wizards leading by 5. Nembhard left side. Reed sets a screen to the middle. Duren with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. All right, and we got a report from Shams Charania with news out of the Western Conference. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, BA. Things are happening for New Orleans and the Pelicans front office as we get closer to the trade deadline. They've made a deal to acquire Austin Reeves in a move I'm told they believe will add crucial depth to their lineup. He can fill a lot of holes offensively. He's the kind of player they're hoping can give them some stability on that side of the floor.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Outside Easton. Back to Black. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Duren. Najee comes in for Easton. Murray's checked in for Miller. And it's Beal in for Black. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Capella, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. .58 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, BA, he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
And that one misses.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
He hits the second from the line.
And they're just hacking away out there. I mean, it's costing them, too, at the free throw line.
Pass to Diabate. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beal. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, that's very nice work there from the mid-range. Beal just needing a little bit of daylight to find his comfort zone.
Now here's Ivy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. Pass to Capella. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here they come. Cleared away by Wells.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Charlotte on top, leading by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Naz Reid out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Paolo Banchero, and it's Capella in at the center position. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Capella. From deep, Banchero. And they recover it. Washington moving the ball around. Reid for 3. Sinks it from distance. Reid's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Beal gets the bucket.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Banchero against Eason. Banchero passes to Reid. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Reid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Beal, the pass to Miller. Now here's Duren, guarded by Capella. Duren, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Washington.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Back to Reid. Pass to Smart. To the left side wing. Banchero, left side. And again, it's Washington.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Beal, the pass to Eason. Back to Beal. Here's the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pass to Banchero. Screen by Capella. Inside. Capella. Great positioning on the putback.
Good luck keeping Capella off the boards. He works hard for every rebound. He's a nice presence in the middle.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you guys.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Smart outside. Banchero left side. Lets it fly. And Washington again with the bucket. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, BA, it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Siakam, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Nembhard in for Reed.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Duren. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, BA. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Nembhard against Miller. Beal outside. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Nembhard. No made baskets yet. Pass to Smart. Washington again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Eason. And here's Duren. There's the three. Smart grabs the miss. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Back to Beal. There's the triple. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And Carroll with a screen on Easton. Pass to Nembhard. They still need this. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Miller, he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Good on the second one. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Yeah, he's never been one to shy away from physicality. Siakam just stays with it and gets himself fouled.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Wells is checked in for Smart. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The 4th spot held by the Wizards.
These guys have been showing great anticipation defensively, and then they've been converting mistakes into points at the other end.
That free throw, no good. Second free throw is good. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Eason, beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Carroll with a screen on Duren. Now Nembhard. The 3 is up. Bradley Beal puts it in. To the inside, Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Over to the left wing. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Nembhard. Nembhard's got 4 assists in the game.
Yes, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
The 3 is up. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Ben Carroll with a screen on Eason. Pass to Ben Carroll. It's picked off. And it's the Hornets on the break. Now Eason. Now Duren. He's guarded by Nembhard. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for Pascal Siakam.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
The Wizards trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Wells. This one for three. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal, the pass to Black. DiVincenzo against Beal. Count that bucket. Now it's a 6-point Hornet lead.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Carroll with a screen on Easton. Siakam, the pass to DeMarc. 5 to shoot. From deep, Carroll. Hornets with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Carroll is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Duran. Najee comes in for Eason. And Miller subbed in for Beal. And then for Washington, Clint Capella comes in for Banchero. And Ivy subbed in for DiVincenzo. Black outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Najee passes to Black. Now Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Cleared away by Wells.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Capella, screen on Miller. Outside Wells. Back to Capella. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Stolen by Capella. Now here's Siakam. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ivy. Screen by Capella. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Black outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at Charlotte, they've put together the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Washington, they're just one rung below them.
You know, for Washington, It's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Clock at 4. Wells misses.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Black. He's guarded by Nembhard. Miller against Ivy. Miller outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Ivy passes to Siakam. Pass to Capella. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for Charlotte, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
The dunk contest and the three-point contest are the only things missing from my resume. Now I regret not doing them.
I would actually pay to see you in a three-point shootout. That's great television right there.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter and the jelly.
Avocado toast.
Ooh, I like that too, Jet.
Don't put your diet on me, Kenny.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Anthony Black out there with Miller. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Duren in at the 5. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And yep, it's good.
And you know, you don't see guards hanging around for the boards very often. Smartly done there by Marcus.
Outside Eason, pass to Black. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Washington. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's DiVincenzo. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. And Carroll with a screen on Miller. Nembhard for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Nembhard's got 6 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Three-pointer. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Duren against Siakam. Back to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Siakam. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Smart for 3, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Eason's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Black. Here's Miller. Duran with a screen on DiVincenzo. Miller. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Nembhard with it. Guarded now by Black. And here's Smart. He shoots. It's hauled in by Black. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Eason against Banchero. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. DiVincenzo on the wing. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. Both free throws good from DiVincenzo. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Duran with a screen on DiVincenzo. Black outside. Pass to Duran. Now here's Miller. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero with a screen on Eason. Pulls up. Washington again can't hit. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Black outside. Connects from downtown. Black's got 11.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Siakam against Eason. Shoots from the line. Hornets with the rebound. Eason's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Black. Miller outside. Back to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. 4-3, and Charlotte another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The baseline J is on the way, and he connects with a jumper. Siakam's got 20 points.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Duran with a screen on Smart. Back to Eason. Misses the 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Banchero with a screen on Duran. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. It's hauled in by Black. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Puts up a 3, and Trey Murphy gets a 3. He's got 14.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Nembhard. Black defending. DiVincenzo on the wing. Siakam left side. Back to DiVincenzo. Nembhard right side. Good work defensively by Black.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Down low. Here's Banchero. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. and the results have been outstanding.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
So for Washington, Clint Capella comes in for Pascal Siakam, and Naz Reid subbed in for Nembhard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
He does not get the second one. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Black. Back to Duren. Here's Black. Duren with a screen on DiVincenzo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this team really counts on Duren for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
Smart passes to Banchero. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Banchero's got 15 points.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Right wing. The 3 from Banchero. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Duren. Murray comes in for Eason. Beal, he's checked in for Miller. Dimon comes in for Black. And here's Charlotte now. 2-point game. Here's Dimon, still without a bucket. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. Washington on D. To the paint. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And Murray has the vision you want in a lead guard. He scans the floor and finds his team quality shots.
And the free throw, no good. And so Capella will bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 4. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Now the Hornets moving it up. Pass to Dimon. To the right side. Back to Beal. The 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Here is DiVincenzo. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. That's in, coming off an assist from Smart.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here's Charlotte now. The lead is 2. Good.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray is a different type of guard. He would much prefer taking it to the hoop rather than taking long-distance jumpers.
And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Wizards trail by 3. Banchero outside. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Beal with it. Guarded now by Smart. Now the Hornets moving it up. Launches a 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Ivy's checked in for Washington. Nembhard comes in for Banchero. Here's Dimon. He's scoreless. Beal outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you see the attention that Beal draws right there. That is a great job finding a way to get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw drops for Beal.
And that is what a combo guard really is in this league. Bradley Beal certainly can score it, but he can also facilitate. He's had an incredible career.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Wells comes in for Smart, and Paolo Banchero subbed in for Nembhard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
From deep, Banchero nails it from 3. Banchero's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Murray deciding where to go with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid, a long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The steal! Beal goes in, and he banks in the layup. Beal's got 16 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. And Carroll passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Murray against Reid. Here's an 8-footer. And Murray finishes inside. 6 points for him. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And Carroll with a screen on Beal. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Reid against Murray. Pass to Dimon. From behind the arc. Reid with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Banchero no good. Hornets leading by 5. Ooh, they pick off the pass. 3 on 3. Wells, the pass to Banchero. Takes a 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Here's Murray. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Pass to Capella. For the tie. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the Charlotte Hornets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Naz Reid. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Ivy. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Wells in at the 3. Back to Black. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Miller against Nembhard. Eason, a screen on Nembhard. Miller can't nail the jumper. And the Wizards shooting about 47%, a nice number. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Reid.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Duran with a screen on Ivy. Left side Eason. From downtown, another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Nembhard for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Eason's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Miller outside. Beal outside. Here's Duran. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Beal. Here's Black. Offline with a 3. Washington trailing. Screen by Capella. Nembhard for 3. Drains the triple.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Beal outside. Takes the 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, you got to love this back-and-forth action, and Beal with a response of his own with a 3.
To the wing on the left. Reid passes to Ivy. Now Wells. And here's Reid. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Washington with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Miller finds Eason. Black outside. Lets it go from deep. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Ivy. Knocks it loose. Black outside. Pass to Miller. Inside. Here's Eason. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. To the middle. Wells, the pass to Capella. Outside Wells. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. It's Wells on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Wells misses. For Charlotte, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And he's going for the lob! Duran, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish, Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Screen by Capella. To the inside. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Miller with it. Black outside. Duran with a screen on Capella. Here's Black. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Reed. Good D by Duran.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
To take the lead. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Duran. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Nembhard for three. The Hornets pull it in. Duran's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Black outside. Duran with a screen on Nembhard. Black passes to Miller. From the top of the key, cleared away by Wells.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Pass to Nembhard. Washington moving the ball around. Washington again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Duran finds Eason. Now here's Black. Beal outside from the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Nembhard outside. To the middle to end the drought. Shots blocked.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Charlotte. A big group substitution here for Washington. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Banchero comes in for Reed. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Marcus Smart in for Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. Miller pulls it in.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Outside Eason. Black, right side. Duran with a screen on DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Aggressive in the lane. Banchero.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Nembhard against Miller. Tries to break his ice. It's rebounded by Washington. Inside. Down low. Out to the right wing. Pass to Black. Outside Eason. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Washington. DiVincenzo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Siakam, that's good.
Every year, Siakam seems to get more confident handling the ball. Slick move there.
Back to Black. Here's Eason. No good on the triple.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Smart outside. And Carroll with a screen on Duran. To the paint. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Miller outside. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Now Banchero. Blocked! Outside Eason. Now Duran. Outside Miller. Throw back.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Wizards leading by 4. Nembhard outside. Here's Banchero. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Miller. Yes, sir! That one's good!
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Outside Banchero. Here's the pass to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Duran. Now Easton. Let's loose for 3. Nembhard there for the rebound. Siakam outside. A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets.
What an injection of energy from Duran. Working hard to find points for his team.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Washington's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Banchero. Duran pulls it down. Outside Miller.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. Miller hits them both.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. 4 on the clock. And the 3 misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
No good from 3. Brandon Miller misses the 3. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.